Welcome to our latest video, or actually our first video this year. I hope every one of you guys has had a good start into 2023. Today, I want to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is link building. And I want to just talk about 10 backlinks that you can build and get your off-page SEO started with, because you might know it or not, but link building is still a very important part in terms of SEO. So some of you might have watched already a couple of videos that we had published in the past about SEO. So I personally think that there are three pillars in SEO. The first one would be technical SEO. The second one would be on-page, so everything related to content, let's say meta titles and meta descriptions, H1 headings and everything, your website copy and images would, for me at least, be part of on-page SEO. And the third very important pillar in SEO is off-page SEO, also called link building or backlink building, and as also social mentions, let's say citations that you also get in listings, or maybe you have been featured in a local newspaper. Even without link, it would still be considered a good signal for Google and other search engines. So if you have a very new website, it's not so easy to acquire backlinks, because you are not yet famous, so to say, or nobody knows you, and then you might have a hard time if you wanted to start with outreach. Let's say you want to get links from bloggers in your niche and ask them for a backlink. That might be a little bit tricky if you start from scratch. So my recommendation would be to build easier backlinks, and they would also give you a little bit of trust. They would give you the opportunity to get your first users, build some traffic. So let's get started. Let's get right into it. My very first recommendation would be to get your Google business listing. So you can go to business.google.com, and as it is the case with many Google services, it's basically for free. So you just need to sign up, and then what you can do here is to create your own profile. And this is also the listing that would show up in Google Maps. So this is particularly important for local businesses that want to rank locally, and also especially for businesses that offer professional services, maybe not so much for e-commerce websites that ship nationwide or even internationally, but still it would, from my experience, not be harmful for you to create your business profile here. And oftentimes it's already existing, but maybe you have not claimed it yet. So really get on businessgoogle.com and verify your PIN. And how it usually works is you will receive a postcard after, let's say, a couple of weeks, and then you can verify your profile with this code that will be delivered to you. And another tip would be to collect as many 5-star reviews from happy customers as possible, because this will be also looked at by this the algorithm, and even the Google quality raters. I guess they would have a look at your reviews as well every now and then. So the next link I could highly recommend is Facebook. So some SEOs would say it's maybe not that important because Google will not read Facebook pages anyway. However, from my perspective, it's still a good source of traffic, and you might want to link from your website to your Facebook profile or Facebook page. And I think if you look at it from the perspective of dominating the SERPs, the search engine result pages, it just gives you another opportunity to also make sure that your business will actually be found through your own website, through your Google Maps listing, but also via Facebook. And then, of course, when we are already in the meta world, I would highly recommend to create a profile on Instagram, because you can also at least add a link from your profile there. And it's certainly also a trust signal to Google and other search engines. When we talk about social media, of course, there are also more profiles possible from Twitter, for example. I think the good thing about Twitter is that you can not only link from your profile, but you can also tweet and add a link. I'm not 100% sure how Google is actually reading the tweets and the links, but I did some tests in the past, 10, 12 years. I'm not sure how many years I have been on Twitter already. I'm not an expert user, but sometimes if I'm struggling to get content indexed in Google, then I tweet it. And of course, you can also fetch the page in Google Search Console. You can submit the URL in order to get indexed in Google, but sometimes it's not sufficient. And then you can maybe tweet your page, and then this could do the trick for you. Another very important listing would be on LinkedIn. I'm actually a big fan of LinkedIn.com because especially when you have a business and you do some B2B, then it's highly recommended to create a company page on LinkedIn, and then you can also maintain that page and update it every now and then, add some news there, and also deep link, attract some relevant traffic to your brand. So really highly recommended to use LinkedIn. So that's already 5 links that you can basically build in a couple of days, or at least get the process started within 1 day even. And let's get to the next 5. So I have also listed here Hotfrog. So Hotfrog is actually a directory website. I think some business directories are still useful. So in this case, it's the .com website, but they are also active in many other countries, for example, in the Philippines as well. So our company, Cover Marketing, I think is also listed here. Let's have a look if we can actually find it. So you can see our listing, and I find it also pretty useful. It's, I think, for free as well, so you can put a lot of information here. You have your address. By the way, make sure to always use the same address and the same phone number, and of course just the same business name. It's also called NAP or NAP, consistency. N, name, A for address, and P for phone number. So make sure that those items are always the same across all your listings, because this will certainly improve your rankings. So when we talk about directories, I would also recommend Yelp, yelp.com. It's maybe a little bit similar to Hotfrog, but it doesn't harm. Yelp is also pretty famous. It's got a lot of traffic, so you can also add your business details here. And then I have a little bit of an maybe not so famous one, Link Center. But I like Link Center. It has also quite good metrics according to Majestic. And I believe that you can also submit your website for free here. I do have paid for some listings, I think, but you can see here the different pricing options. So just check it out. It's not much anyway, and I made a good experience. I had good experience with Link Center, and it adds another good backlink to your portfolio. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 links already. Now I'm gonna give you 2 more. One of them would be Quora.com. This is, I think, a very nice opportunity for you guys to build a backlink, contextual link. Let's say you look for a suitable thread on Quora. Make sure to add a useful answer to an existing question, and then when it's suitable, you can put a deep link. That means a link to maybe a sub-page of your website that adds useful information to your answer that you posted. So apart from getting a link there, you will also receive quite a lot of traffic dependent on the thread that you are adding your answer to. So Quora is a very nice opportunity for you guys, as well as my number 10 tip for today, which is reddit.com. I'm a big fan of Reddit as well. So it's pretty similar, I would say, to Quora. And on both platforms, I have been kind of active for, I don't know, 8 or 10 years even. And when I look into my Google Analytics, I can see that, yeah, dependent on which answer I gave, of course, if it wasn't a good answer, I will also receive a lot of traffic from the link that I put in there. Don't go crazy with it. I would say maybe post one of your links in every 5th or 10th answer or so, and then it should be fine. Otherwise, you risk to be kind of branded as a spammer or something. You don't want to do that. By the way, if you are getting more into link building and you consider, let's say, build backlinks from forums or let's say on blog articles, then also please make sure to not go crazy and post a link in every forum thread, or if you comment on a blog article, make sure that you really write a good comment, and then maybe don't start right away with putting your backlink there. Maybe build also a relationship with the blog writer, the webmaster, and maybe you visit the blog every now and then after a while you can contribute a comment and also post a backlink to your website. That's still, from my perspective, a doable thing, a good way to build backlinks, even though they are no follow oftentimes, but they will have an effect from my experience. So if you like this content, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Maybe you can leave a comment as well here, or you like this video. And if you want to have more insights in terms of off-page SEO and link building, we do offer now also a newsletter subscription. So if you subscribe to our list, you will also receive at least one more very interesting backlink opportunity for you guys, which we have been, using for some of our clients in the past years, and that was really helpful to boost their rankings. So if you're interested to find out more about good link building opportunities, even for free, then yeah, kindly subscribe to our newsletter. I would be really happy to see more of you in our list, and I will make sure to add a lot of useful content in the course of the next month. Thanks so much for watching, and talk soon.